South Suburban College's Kindig Performing Arts Center is home to 3 unique theater companies. One of these 3 stages is the SSC Playhouse. The SSC Playhouse produces the spring and summer shows at the college. The program prepares theater majors for university work upon graduation, educating students in all aspects of stage performance, dramatic literature, and history. This year's spring play is the medieval comedy Once Upon a Mattress. One, please. Thank you. Since its opening in 1959, Once Upon a Mattress has become a staple for drama programs and community theater for over 50 years.
I suppose you could say it's the story of the Princess and the Pea, only more sophisticated in the sense of it's got some adult humor in it. But it's so well written that children can watch it and enjoy it.
Hey, this is the part where Simba grows up. Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, James, can I get you in costume?
Are you just looking at our hair? I modeled my hairstyle after hers.
Some cast members like to relax before the show begins. Others like to do a last-minute rehearsal on lines and steps. Looks like the show is gonna start. Come on! While children might not understand the eponymous names, they do enjoy the cast of silly characters.
I'm Lady Chased. I'm getting chased around the kingdom by the king.
My character, he's still royalty, but he's in love, so he's kind of goofy. Because, you know, when you're in love, you're always trying to have fun and smiling and stuff. And I'm also a prince. I'm Prince Dauntless' brother.
Many facets make up the well-rounded characters. Meticulous thought is put into everything from lighting design to costumes.
Since the main character's from the swamps, we decided to stick with like earth tones and greens and stuff like that.
Any hesitation new actors had before signing up for Once Upon a Mattress was quickly erased.
At first, I kind of felt that I didn't fit because everybody was so more advanced than I. They had more experience than I, and this was my first, but they just made me feel so welcome. They just opened their arms and welcomed me in.
The cast members, from the first day, they turn into family, just like that, because everybody, gets along so well.
The actors aren't the only ones with praise for the cast and crew.
They're wonderful. They're some of the most generously souled people I've ever had the privilege of working with, and sincere pleasure, very kind. Never a complaint about working harder and harder or longer and longer hours. They just want to give.
And they do in both long, dedicated hours to practice an obligation to the audience to make the play go off without a hitch. What the audience members don't get to see is all the chaos that goes on backstage. The SSC Playhouse isn't just for students at the college. Anyone with a love for the stage or behind the scenes can participate.
The SSC Playhouse, we welcome community members, students, faculty. In fact, we have them all in the show. And the best thing, I suppose, is I always say the tagline for the SSC Playhouse is because talent doesn't discriminate.
The actors are exposed to a wealth of experience from being a part of the SSC Playhouse productions.
So when they leave here, I think they feel, well, first of all, through the rehearsal process and performance process, a sense of discipline, and as well, a bit of an education, tools, an actor's toolbox of tips and tricks that they can take anywhere with them, and they can pull out at any time.
But actors aren't the only ones adding these tips and tricks to their theater experience toolbox.
What I wanted to do was go to art school, so theater is kind of what I want to do in my free time, so I want to know how to do it before, everything gets started.
When Bobby Salzman first came to the college in 2001, the SSC Playhouse mostly did farces and dramas. After a few shows, she found a way to tap into the musical capabilities of people in and around SSC.
And then I realized there are so many people that I'm not reaching out to. Musicals by nature tend to have larger casts. And once we auditioned one musical, the first one, Godspell, and saw the tremendous talent of the tremendous voices out there, the wealth of talent, I couldn't imagine doing something other than that. I think there's a way to spark interest in theater, in the community, with new and different theater, well mixed with classics, and theater that people can come out and enjoy just for the sake of enjoyment.
To find out more about any of the 3 stages of SSC, visit learn.southsuburbancollege.edu/theater.